Mike Owens and Inside Fighting, joined today by Jeremy Stevens, who's coming off one of the biggest wins of his career with a knockout over Eddie Alvarez in Philadelphia at BKFC Knucklemania V last Saturday. Jeremy, congratulations on the win. How are your emotions after such a big victory?
Awesome, brother. Just kicking back, relaxing, dude, and enjoying the fruits of the labor right now.
It might be difficult to say this is the biggest fight, the biggest win of your career. Is it the most satisfying, given all of the build-up?
Honestly, man, I've been doing this game a long time. I think like if as long as you're in the present moment and this is now, this is for sure the biggest one to date, bro. It's been one hell of a ride, man, and we're still rocking. So yeah, most likely this is the biggest to date.
Do you have a favorite fight or a favorite win throughout your career, out of interest? Is the one that comes to mind?
My next one.
Right
I'm not
answer.
done yet, bro. I'm not done. I've always told people this. If you ever listen to interviews, I always say that. People always ask, but I'm not done, and maybe one day after the career is all done and over, you can ask me that question and then I'll be able to choose from the long list of heads I got mounted on my wall in multiple different fashions. So I'm still doing it, brother.
I like that. I like that. Let's talk about the fight. Let's stick to the present then. Did Saturday night play out as you expected, given in the with the time in the ring?
Just like chess, brother. I feel like I played that part and the self mastery and the mindset and everything I did leading up to the fight, to what I said at the very first time we were able to square off at the press conference, to leading. I mean, it was all chess play.
Did you do anything different in the lead up to this camp as you have in previous?
The past my last three fights, I switched over to full boxing coach, and I've allowed Nick Piedmont, Adrian Melendez to be my two head coaches. Nick Piedmont's a coach now. He's a longtime training partner, former MMA guy. I've been on the mat. He's actually had boots on the ground over there, and now he's my coach, and he's just tremendous. And then boxing with Adrian Melendez. He's actually a boxing god over here in South San Diego and Chula Vista, and we've known each other for a long time. He's been around the MMA scene, but uh, been falling in love with that whole different process and new coaches. So that's been like the past difference as far as like changing anything up, is just having those guys around, but they've kind of always been around. So just the trust, I've had years of experience, skin in the game with them, pounds of flesh, and we're still rocking and rolling. We're kind of been mixing it up, doing our own thing now. We've kind of drawn the line and been over here to this boxing, which, and that would, I would say I've been falling in love with that process because I've done MMA for so long that I'm really enjoying this, learning new things. And like, I'm super excited and jazzed up. And I just have like that locked in mentality of like, I'm really enjoying boxing and learning from professional boxers. Like, I'm not just sparring MMA guys and doing this dumb stuff. Like, I'm actually putting myself in the fire, sparring professional boxers, and I've been doing it now for about 2 years, maybe 3 years. And if you look back, in that Jose Aldo fight, I only had 8.5 weeks to go over into boxing, and I did it. Went in there and looked great. Started kind of transferring over. I had a few fights since then, learning lessons, and just the way things have kind of planned out in life. I really switched over to my two main coaches, which I feel like the right timing, everything kind of dialing in is just the really right recipe. And it's like the time to eat it. And it's primal.
When you made the transition over to Bare Knuckle and to BKFC, did you anticipate it would suit your style as much as it has?
Absolutely, brother. I've been fighting and knocking out teeth since I was a young kid, my man. So, like people are forced to deal with the pain that I've had to endure. And I get to take that pain out and bare knuckle. Like, you're forced to deal with what I'm going to bring to you. And, not only that, but I set it up with a lot of sweet skill, like good boxing. I'm not just a meathead, or dumb, like, oh, fighter. There's a lot of skill that goes before that will.
Not every fighter who fights in bare knuckle, or not every fighter who transitions from a MMA career over to bare knuckle, has as much success as you have had. What do you feel like are the key ingredients that you need to have success in bare knuckle fighting?
It's real fighting. So I feel like you got to be born, bred, and built for fighting. People have really been in street fights. I always say I'm a fighter first who's learned martial arts, and I've had a lot of martial arts journey. Um, you got to have the balls. You got to have the mentality, and then what I've learned, and I have so much experience in, of MMA fighting. fighting on the street, having to like, you know, endure emotional intelligence and learning and journey. And, like I'm coming back full circle to like almost like my childhood. And now I get to fight these bullies, these guys, and with all this experience. And now I'm learning boxing and I'm putting that sweet skill and head work and footwork, and I haven't had much time to really show what I'm truly capable. And the style's kind of mixing up and it's such a short fight, but there's a lot more things that I'm actually truly working on. And as you can tell, man, like I'm bringing this pain to purpose, and I've broken 3 men inside that squared circle. The first fight I broke Jimmy Rivera, and the second fight, this is where I say it, is that dude took a knee and he didn't want to finish out the beating. I broke him like in multiple times. I'd fucking broken him. And then in this last one, not only did I break his jaw, but I broke his spirit because of the pain that I have to inflict on these motherfuckers is just all my life journey, and it's leading up to fucking now. And to be able to put that in skill and go in there and beat these like motherfuckers that think they got it, and to keep moving my way of value up in life, and keep getting these paydays, man. It's like I'm fucking starving, bro, and it's just real raw dog.
I suppose to that point, did you enjoy the experience of fighting a Philadelphian in Philadelphia and going into hostile territory? And what was that experience like for you?
Absolutely, man. I well, you saw the experience. The Philly people hated me. I was able to play a villain, through life experience, to look back at my journey and kind of sit back, unemotionally attached and play some strings and get people's reactions to, I sold out a crowd in Philly. I told them you're welcome because, I'm the one who made the fight happen in Philly, and I told him you're welcome. And to play the strings, to play the crowd, it's something that like now I'm learning and that I've involved into, and I put myself in that position. And like I said, I was able to be authentic the whole time doing it, not having to break character, and putting myself in position to get a bigger bag and play the strings like that, not be involved and go out there and just like I told Eddie, when we first squared off, I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. I heard your story about your biddle bridge hands. My fists break jaws, and I'm gonna break your fucking jaw. And I did it, bro. And I did it stoically, and I had to endure taking myself out of the emotions and endure the Philly crowd and this and that. But behind all that, there were some world class people there. They were seeing it, thanking me for being such a world class gentleman and go in there and handle business, to do it clean sweep, to go in there and have the fucking last laugh. And this is a different game, bro. This is a different fucking game. This is why I'm talking to you like that, because bare knuckle's different, and I did exactly what I said I did. And now it's my time, bro. It's my turn. It's easy to quit when you're making millions, but when you're fucking starving, dude, it's a different ball game. And now you're forced to deal with me and stand up like you were double legging, like I've seen that before. Like I've broken 3 men inside this game. It's my bro. I'm the king of the fucking barbarians. Been telling people. Now everybody's starting to fucking get it now.
So turning the conversation from present to future, what's next for you in an ideal world?
A big bag, big name, big money, another big sellout crowd. I don't have any contracts with BKFC. There's tons of opportunity, bro. You've seen it. I bet on myself, and I took a fucking gamble and a huge risk. And I told you people, I was certain of it. I believed in it. I told you I was going to turn my delusion into reality. And look at me now. Like I said, bro, pay me my money and we'll talk, bro. There's lots of big opportunity out there, bro. And I told you I was going to bring big business into Bare Knuckle. And I said that from the very fucking beginning, dude. It's my time, bro. And I get to be authentic. I get to learn from all this MMA history, learn how to sell it, and sell out crowds and be that bad guy, be the villain, to have self mastery and fortify my mind and do these mental monster things, and these opportunities are coming. I'm just, glad I never gave up, bro, because it took a lot of fucking pounds of flesh to get where I'm at today, and I'm taking a huge gamble, and I bet on myself, and you know, it's working, bro. I'm here. I'm just trusting God's alignment, and this is the sprint to the finish.
Well said. Did you have any prior knowledge after the victory that a face-off with Conor McGregor was on the cards? And if so, what was that experience like?
I visualized it, I did. I visualized it, when days that I didn't want to run and do the extra work, I thought about January 25th when those lights come on. How do you want to show up? So I visualized it all, bro. Every move that you saw in there. That's why I was able to just relax. Like, I mean, I used to get goosebumps right before the fight, just thinking about the win, just thinking about what it's going to be like. And it played out perfect, bro. It, you know, like you say, man, like people say, bro, the manifestation's fucking real. Like I would get goosebumps thinking about that night, and that night it happened, and it couldn't have happened any fucking better. It's just years of experience and resilience and patience and never giving up, and utilizing my mind, bro, keeping into that right mind frame.
When you squared off with Conor after the fight, what did you see when you looked into his eyes?
Look, pull it up. Look at the picture. Look at the intensity of where I'm at, bro. I
Mhm.
just hunted down and fucking destroyed someone else in their hometown. And then I got a chance to beat up my boss. Like, look, like he's happy and fun, right? Like, but
Mm,
look at my eyes when we're there, bro. Look at the fucking visual, bro. The eyes,
mm.
the Chico, they never lie. I've been telling you, like, that's a real thing. Look at it, bro. Like, Gauss
So,
is fucking like, he
so,
knows it, bro. He can smell it.
so what are you feeling in that moment? Because there's obviously a lot going on. You've obviously come off a massive win in your career, and then now you're thrust into a major moment with the sport's biggest star. What's going through your head when that moment hits?
Opportunity. I'll break you. Like I'm feeling raw dog. Like I did, like if you just listen, I tore down another lion, a gazelle. I'm in the fucking primal. He wants to be here. He's like Dana. Like he wants to be he wants to be the man in the arena. I mean, you got the money to do anything you want in life, but really like no one knows. But they're so intrigued and people watch like what it's like to be the man in the arena. Like look at my eyes compared to his. Like he just looks like he's having fun. He's talking about, he'd already stuck his hand out before I ever stuck mine out. I'm like, bro, like, let's go. Like he submitted to me, like, bro, I'm in primal mode. Like he wasn't. Like, look at the eyes. Like, come on, man. I can do both. Like that's the thing about me, bro. Is like most like Conor with these boxers, like he can scare him. He'll just leg kick him, take him down, fucking choke him out. Like you can't do that to me. I'm a different man. I'm in here primal, fucking talking my shit, doing my fucking thing, having my night. You bet against me, and you paid the wrong fucking man. Like I'm having my night. Look at my eyes and
Mm.
look at his and tell me I'm fucking lying, bro. Like the picture's there for worlds to see. And now everybody's on my fucking nuts now because they're like, oh man, full circle talk. Like damn, turn my delusion into reality. We all fought on the same card in 205. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Eddie quit that round, he got paid. He quit in the fucking second round with Perry, he got paid. It's easy to quit when you get paid, but what happens when a man gets fucking humiliated, put on the sideline, pushed back? When I know I'm better than these guys, I'm better than them in every fucking aspect. Mine, fool's lost his value. Cocaine Connor, bro, like you can't fuck with me, bro. Look at the eyes; they're not lying. Give me that opportunity, bro. I'll fucking rip them to shreds. MMA opportunity there. I don't have a contract. I can go there. You want boxing? But when it comes to bare knuckle, bro, there's nothing more than certainty that I will fucking break him. And I'll go to Ireland. I think they're the best fans in the fucking world. They absolutely are fucking the best fans in the world. 9 a.m. down in Vegas, people fucking hammered, telling me I'm a fucking legend, and they're chanting, screaming. I mean, thousands of them. I mean, it was beautiful. Like, dude, I'll go over there and fucking, I'll break another man. He'll be the fourth dude. Who wants it? I'm breaking these dudes in here. It's my time.
I love it. Last question from me, Jeremy, and thank you for your time. You may or may not remember, I've actually interviewed you a couple of years before, I think before your Natan Schultz fight in PFL, and
PFL, yep.
the energy that you're speaking with now to the energy that you spoke of 2 years ago, I do feel a different level of intensity and a different level of enthusiasm. Obviously, you're coming off a massive win, so that is part of it. But talk to me a little bit about this career rejuvenation in BKFC, this move to a new sport, to a new franchise, and what's that done for you with this three-fight winning streak you're on?
Yeah, I was dealing a lot in those times with PFL, and like I said, man, bare knuckle's a different game. I mean, you can just see it in my interviews compared to UFC, compared to bare knuckle. It's so much more primal, bro. It's way more primal, and I'm primal. And the difference is I've rejuvenated my career by falling in love with the process of boxing. I put myself in experience with professional boxers that will touch me up. They're putting it on me, and then I'm learning new things in boxing that I'm not in MMA. A lot of people dismiss boxing. They think they don't look at it like that the way people in boxing see. You don't know shit about boxing. That's the fucking greatest quote ever. And I get to fall in love with that. I'm trying to master that now. So it's been a resurgence. It's the right timing. It's the mind frame. You can see it. It's a shift. self mastery. Adesanya, fortify your mind. I feel like coming over here to Bare Knuckle, it's that primal feeling, and it's the right timing, like a recipe, bro. It's time to eat. It's ready.
I love it. Well, Jeremy, congratulations on Saturday night's victory. You look fantastic, and I look forward to seeing you. What's next for you.
Thank you, brother. Awesome interview. Thank you.